Was going to say, my great-grandmother had her doctor tell her to cut her salt intake in the 80s, and she literally cut all salt from her diet. In fact, she got deathly ill and had to be taken to the hospital because of Funny Grandma and Granddaughter the Legend and the Legacy shirt, so she finally began intaking some salt. I had to have my large intestine removed as it was killing me, and some small intestine lining to build me a J pouch, a man-made colon replacement made with existing parts. However, the large intestine lining was better at absorbing water, potassium, and salt. I have to increase my intake on all three. When they gave me a list of things to eat to increase my salt intake, it had bacon on the list. Well, I certainly make sure to follow my doctor's dietary guidelines and want to stay healthy, so I now eat plenty of bacon. Funny Grandma and Granddaughter the Legend and the Legacy shirt. Tank top, V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women. Tank top, V-neck. My dad still has spices from Funny Grandma and Granddaughter the Legend and the Legacy shirt have rusted, and he's admitted if he were to use them now they'd probably make him hallucinate, but they're still in his cupboard, right next to a tin of corn that expired in '95 that's he's adamant he will use one day. My grandma is the worst. She burns everything and doesn't even understand the basics of cooking. Everything she makes also comes from a can. Years have had led her to believe she is a seasoned chef with more experience than I. On top of that, she doesn't wash her dishes very well and then reuses those dirty dishes. Ugh. One day I was making eggs for breakfast with my Irish Canadians in-laws, and my mother-in-law says she doesn't use salt in cooking. My Portuguese face dropped. Salt is life. Explains why her cooking was always so damn bland. Official Funny Grandma and Granddaughter the Legend and the Legacy sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. For years I was angry how I couldn't make fried rice taste as good as from my Funny Grandma and Granddaughter the Legend and the Legacy shirt. I thought I had tried everything. Turns out the magic ingredient was oil. In my head, oil equals bad, so always use as little as possible. But you just sometimes have to accept that food tastes great because it's full of salt, sugar, fat, whatever. Basically, you just got to be smart with how often you eat it. What you eat it with. It's not worth fucking up the taste, if that's what you're going for. If you don't want the oil, then don't choose food that needs oil. Plain boiled rice is great. Don't throw it in a pan with 2 drips of oil and fuck it up. Other products.